Welcome back. My controller has been charging for a day now, so we'll see if it warns me about a low battery. If it does, probably need a new controller. Either that or a new charger. Not entirely sure. Anyway, let's move on over to the basement warehouse. October 12th. Lordly Taylor, basement warehouse. No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. The sword on the floor. That's probably because it's air-conditioned. To protect the art pieces, you know. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Huh? What the heck does that mean? Hello? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home. Who are you, anyway? Shh! Silence! Oh, hello! He's watching me. Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you say? Svari. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. That's a nose. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes, that's scary. How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is Atmey. Luke Atmey. Ace Detective. Oh, hi? Don't let me intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Acerton. I'm Maya Fey, a spirit medium. And I'm, Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and, spirit medium, Ace Apprentice. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? What's the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Just, what? What? Ace Detective? So are you really as famous as you say? Of course! For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me. Oh. I am Master Mask's arch enemy, the Ace Detective Luke Atmey. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light. Boy, now I'm really lost. What's he saying, Nick? I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Megina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from mask to mask, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. And they said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh, tell us what you know about Master Mask, and keep it simple, please. Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bells of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Hang on a second. You were here last night? here, in Lordly Taylor. Naturally. Wherever Master Mask goes, you will find Atmey laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like Damask out-eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Okay. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course. After all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Master Mask's calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes. You see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. Calling card arrived, right? Yes. So, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waited for him. Alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You've got a lot of nerve, after all. It was you that let Damask get away. I was operate alone and concealed, out of sight of others. Concealed? Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies first, you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Hey, so the statue's still here. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, sir lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. Someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout is rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though on one came through those doors last night? What? So you're saying that even though on one came through those doors last night? That's what it says. Our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose. That's just not possible. Oh. Alright, then let's see if we can present anything. Let's present these three at least. Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful. But I have no interest, save that of finding evidence against my arch rival. Nah, it's okay. Nick is just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style. A piddling defense hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said I was a rival, and not a piddling evidence hog? Oh dear. Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve your urn. Thank you, Detective Atmey. I'm counting on you. The final round between Detective Luke Atmey and Master Mask is set to begin. Still, there's something funny about this guy. Yeah, but don't forget you managed to retrieve the treasure from the last heist. Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. I recorded it directly from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy? No, thanks. Master Mask calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive. But I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top-secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us. Ever. Well, Sir Lawyer. I've been told that you two are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure I would say that. That's right. We're going to find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Atmey Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Okay. Wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay? Ooh, investigation music. Yeah, what's that say that? No open flames. Okay. There's a fire extinguisher. So flames might be important. Doubt it, but what's going on here? Because it's like... That's not what I wanted. It's like this box has got either pink paint. Like, this pink paint is very suspicious. Especially because there's some there as well. So it's like... What's that about? It wasn't the Amy or Am I written in pink? I'm sure it was. I'm not entirely sure now. Let's, can I check that in my court record? I don't think we can properly see it because that's a black and white picture, so it's like it's not helpful there. I'm sure it was, though. Sacred urn. That pathetic-looking wooden box. Yeah, that's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there. I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fey Manor, so there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. I was so proud of it. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Master Mask had taken the box too. Oh dear. Yeah, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? So, what I've got in my head so far is the statue was actually Master Mask. Master Mask used the sword to pry open the box. Because we know it was fake, so... It bent. This is awesome. What did she call it again? Shishito. It's literally 7 branch sword in Japanese. Oh, that had it. I call it the branch sword. Thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. Or so says Miss Andrews. Oh, it's pretty heavy. 1 hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'd sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword. Wasn't Mystic Amy holding it last night? Ah. Just getting a good look at this location, because I wanted to explore this location and then it just made me rush off, and I was like, no, I want to look at this before the crime happens, clearly. And another thing. The sword wasn't bent last night like it is now. You're right. Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little lace apprentice. Sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow. Aha! Just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atmey smashed Master Mask with it. Like this. Yeah! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before. Oh man, my head. My hair! Add it to the court record. Because it's just like, like with it being next to it, it was clearly used to pry it open. So, the camera. Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. That's such a cute name. Cute. Looks like this computer is for sorting the data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. It's probably the trap that the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Master Mask. Let's see here. I really stink at working these things. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyways. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Camera data added to the court record only once. I actually want to see that. What we got here then? Warehouse camera went off at around 1 AM on the night of the crime. Do we not have more information? Would have been nice. It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door to the storeroom. It's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out. A security camera. Yeah, go stand in front of that door and it'll snap you a photo too, Pearly. Mr. Meyer, do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals. But yeah, I think you should make a really scary face. Like this. Okay. No, we don't need that. Because it's already ticks, which means it's the same as last time. I like this. That seems to be updated from the previous game, where it's like, if you've already investigated it at all and the dialogue doesn't change, it stays ticked. I'm sure that wasn't in the previous game or the one before it, so it's like, that's a little nice update. Really. It's just, it's the little things, isn't it? It's the little things, right? You. This statue of Mystic Amy is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office. Hey, it's Wright & Co. How about a gold statue of me? Mr. Nick, sorry, but I noticed something strange. Huh? What is it, Pearls? The statue of Mystic Amy. Was this where it was last night? No, it's where the paint was. Ah. Pretty sure it was closer to the door. Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Amy Faye's golden statue updated in the court record. But the paint, though. That's the bit that's so strange to me. It's like this all makes sense. Like, pried open with the sword. Master Mask was clearly the statue. Like, that makes sense, but it's like, the paint? I don't know. Clearly the paint was there and, like, the box was dropped in it then. And look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint all over here. I didn't do that. It wasn't here last night. I would have noticed a colour this outrageous. But this paint is already dried up. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. Looks like it's been several days since it was spilt. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain. Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be. Okay, so the box was placed there. Oh, the paint, he said days. It's like, There's clearly something there, like, more with the paint that I need something more, really. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya? Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Okay. Ooh. It says Organi. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says Organize. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Feel like we're done here for now, then. Let's go back and speak to... Oh, I assume goes back and speak to, Gumshoe. Hey, Nick, your cell phone's ringing. Beep. Hello, Phoenix Wright here. Oh, it's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe? What is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. Finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally. This underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yep. I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him? Are you saying... You captured Master Mask? Bingo. Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him. Master Mask surrendered? That's great. So when can we come and pick up the Sacred Urn? Master Mask didn't take the urn, did he? The Ace Detective did. He's pretending... He's the copycat. That's what it's gonna be. It's like, it's not that he is him, it's that he's gonna be the copycat. That's what I think, anyway. Well, you see, I was gonna tell you, what? Something wrong? Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? Oh, God. We're gonna be his defendant, defense. He's gonna be the defendant, isn't he? He's gonna be like, I didn't do it. I've done the other ones, granted, but I didn't do this one. He wants to talk to you. Master Mask, that is. What? Wants to talk to Nick? I'll be waiting for you, pal. I'll get over here soon. The detention center, huh? Alright, well, I don't think we got, anything here, like I said, everything's still ticked because we did it previously. Alright. I mean, I want to go there, but... October 12th, Detention Centre. Visitor's room. Hey pal, welcome to the Detention Centre. Sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yep. After all, we got Right, but, so where's the Sacred Urn? Oh, sorry about that, pal. Guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim in this case. Huh? Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth. You know, he's right, Nick. He is? If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so, in a way. I'm so used to thinking the victim is a dead person, because we're always on murder cases. Excuse me? But anyway, I have to get the Sacred Urn back. Please, don't just ignore me. Who are you? I'm Master Mask, okay? Hey, Nick. Doesn't he look kinda gangly? I'm Rond a little. The famous Master Mask. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. Alright. Kinda wanna present... immediately my mind's like, not present that, present him. Him? Do you know him? He claims to be your arch enemy and rival. That person... He's not my arch enemy or my rival. Well, actually, no. Now that I think about it, the terms arch enemy and rival are the same thing. Why did it go dark grey? That's weird. They are rivals. Many people who have it out for each other would disagree like this. Why did it go dark grey? It's that thing, it's clearly a mistake in this, because it's like, it gets darker grey as it goes across. And A and R are still white like the rest. That just seems very strange. Like, why? Like, it's not an issue or anything like that. I'm just curious as to why that happened. That's the bit that gets me. Anyway, Master Mask. So, you're the Master Mask guy? Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no. You know what I mean? I see now. That's not a mistake, is it? Now I've had it twice. It's him trailing off. And sort of whispering. It's like that again. Yeah, it's like once it feels like a mistake. Twice it's on purpose. And there's a thought behind it. And it's like, that's actually quite clever. I like that. What's wrong? Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is that it's not right, per se. You see, it's not spelled Master Mask, it's actually Master Mask. What's with this guy? Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity. A major crybaby, too. So, why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right? Priceless treasure, that broken old urn. I have a little favor to ask. Yes? What is it? Could you go and talk to Desi? Desi? Who's Desi? Sacred urn? Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry, I'll give it back. I really will, maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part. Yeah, I like that now. Like, again, it's like, once a mistake, twice it's on purpose and it's awesome. Mr. Damask, you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir, I will, I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything. Mr. Damask, about the urn. Oh, yes, the urn, right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually, I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Enough already! Just tell it to us straight. Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it. What? Lost it? What? What did you just say? Did you say you lost it? Yes, no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it. What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it, like I said. These things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know? What? You forgot a sacred urn on a train? Wait a minute. You went on the train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway. I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting. Are you really sure this creep is Master Mask? Don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit I understand your doubts about this guy. Yeah. So who is this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that. I guess she must be his wife. I'm sorry. The truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. You could go and visit her at my hideout. Hideout? Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout? Oh, sorry, naturally I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? Well, my apartment, actually. Palazzo Pepe? Third floor. Let's go have a look, Nick. To Master Mask's hideout. Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. You know, I'm inclined to go there right now. It makes sense. Damask's hideout.